Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. If I overshot my predictions, I won't make a bitter parody. No. You know, plot holes, bad comedy, Pontaff, they're not the real problems. They're just symptoms. The real problem is the lack of self-confidence, the self-hate. Since Colors, the Sonic series have been doing nothing but self-deprecating humor and self-deconstruction, and now there's nothing left but detached, insincere comedy rubble. Little comedy breaks after the series games is good, but man, it's just this energy-sucking self-hatred humor, and doing that for over a decade is no longer healthy self-criticism, it's chronic depression. So you know what? No. Me making bitter parodies is not helping matters. Instead, I'll make a positive, here's how Sonic Boom should have been like video instead if I overshot my predictions. That's right, so you folks can throw Rotten Tomatoes at me as I reveal what kind of horrible writer I would have been if I would write an official story. Whatever. Game set up, let's wait.
Oh, yeah!
Connecting to the internet!
No one makes a fool out of me! Get a load of this!
There's only one real Sonic.
Hey, this is Rect for the True Sonic Spirit channel, and today I'm going to talk about the main quality issues the Sonic series has been facing, and Sega's CEO statement. A bit late due to unforeseen complications, but better late than never, right? If you are active on the various Sonic Facebook pages, you've probably heard about Sega's CEO, Hajime Satomi, admitting that they've betrayed their fans' trust. Only took 5 years of flops to realize that, huh? I know this isn't specifically talking about Sonic, but I will assume that's the case for this discussion. Let's speculate that Sonic has quality issues, and Satomi is motivated to fix this problem. Am I happy about this? Well, I'm certainly happy to read something that so clearly implies upcoming changes. It's rare to read such a quote from a CEO. It can't be more official than that. Admitting that something went really wrong is probably the most genuine PR campaign we've had in years. I like that, for once, they speak to us honestly. I can't stand these hypocritical PR workers anymore who think every single Sonic or Sega fan is a nostalgic idiot that'll swallow anything they shit out. There are certainly some of these, mind you, but nowhere near all. However, I'm also worried. Every time I see Sega speaking about quality, I remain careful. What is quality about in that context? We can't really know for sure, and just assume we define it in the same way. Quality is indeed a problem with the Sonic games, but it's rather vague. To communicate my point, I will first define what Sonic's top 3 quality sins are. Think of it as a top 10 list without any filler. Number 3. Polishing. Bugs, glitches, and all those annoying malfunctioning mechanics make up the number 3 entry on my list. And this is the one you'll hear about brought up most frequently on the internet. This sin is probably also the best known in the general gaming world, outside of Sonic circles. Polishing should be taken seriously in order to make a more pleasant experience for everyone, and in order to shut these damn reviewers up. A polished game will enhance the brand's reputation and will increase the quality of the product. I'm all for polishing, but don't think that polishing alone can make Sonic relevant again, as this would be a major mistake. Number 2. Engagement. There's 2 very, very different approaches to take if you expect to make money off of a game like Sonic. 1. Investing money to make something impressive and getting people's attention, or 2. Cutting the budget as much as possible and surviving with your hardcore audience. Sonic's essence was always about showing off hardware, so during the classic and adventure era, Sonic was functioning on the first approach first and foremost. When the 2010 restructuring happened, Sonic completely switched to the second approach. The games became cheaply made and no longer tried to be impressive. Now the majority of the fans are getting bored with the newest Sonic games because they go against the original spirit. We no longer feel the former engagement that Sonic used to have. Sonic games had ambition in the past. Today it's only about saving as much money as possible. Cheapest actors, cheapest authors, it's no longer about quality. Why should we be hyped for a product that feels so detached and unpassionate? Number 1. Vision. The number 1 biggest quality problem Sonic has is the way people in charge of him envision the games. Working well and having ambition is fine, but the main concern should be the vision, which is the very source of the product's appeal. I believe Sega is more than capable to build a game that makes sense and pretty much emulates their initial intentions for the series. What makes me nervous, though, is the original intention. It feels like nobody currently interacting with Sonic understands the franchise. So, when you give power to these guys, you either get people who will have a surface vision with a rigid to-do list of nostalgia-related props that must be included in the game, or people who just want to make an entirely different thing regardless of the fans' attachment to the material. Sonic Boom was an aggressive campaign to make Sonic relevant again. The campaign surely had ambition, but the vision was totally wrong. People rejected Sonic Boom and still do, because it's not what people want to experience with Sonic. Sanzaru can fix up the glitches, gameplay, and design of Fire and Ice as much as they want. It won't make the product sell. The game was already being rejected at reveal because people are rejecting the very essence of Sonic Boom. With Sonic 06, you clearly see the engine is held together by tape and the game doesn't come anywhere near the vision they had. It was a polishing sin above all else. With Colors or Generations or Lost World, it seems like a completed game that was everything developers wanted it to be, but the vision and ambition are questionable. My biggest fear is Sega not giving attention to quality outside of polishing. I want to remain optimistic. I really want Sonic 2016 to be a good game. But quality the way Satomi said it is still too vague. It could be anything at this point. Are Sega planning something big, or will adventure fans still be starving for a truly great Sonic game on the 25th? Only time will tell. This has been Wrecked. I'm out.